Stop. Just for a moment, stop scrolling. Take a breath. Slowly. And ask yourself something honestly. Why are you so tired, even when you didn't do much today? Not physically. Mentally. Emotionally. There's this quiet heaviness, like something has been draining you, all day long. But you can't point to it. You can't explain it. You just feel it. That's the problem. You don't lose energy all at once. You lose it, slowly. In small moments. In unnoticed decisions. In things that seem harmless, but slowly take something from you. You lose it, in conversations that go on too long, in explaining yourself to people who don't really listen, in overthinking things that don't matter, in saying yes when your mind was asking for no, in trying to be available for everyone. And over time, this becomes your normal. You wake up already tired. You move through your day distracted. You try to focus, but your mind keeps drifting. And by the end of it, you feel like you have nothing left. Energy is the one thing most people never learn to protect. You can earn money back. You can manage your time. You can fix mistakes. But energy? Once it's drained, everything else starts to fall apart. Your focus weakens. Your patience disappears. Your decisions become slower. Your thoughts feel heavier. And even simple things start to feel overwhelming. And the hardest truth? Most of it, you gave away yourself. The Stoics understood this deeply. They knew, your mind is not just something you have. It is something you must guard. Something you must protect, with intention. Your mind is your fortress. And nothing, no person, no situation, no expectation, can truly disturb it, unless you allow it. But look at how most people live today. They react instantly. They respond without thinking. They agree just to avoid discomfort. They stay in situations they don't even want to be in. And then they ask, why do I feel so drained? Let me ask you something. Have you ever had a conversation where afterwards you felt calm? Clear. Like your mind finally had space to breathe? That feeling is not random. That is alignment. That is what it feels like when your energy is respected. But then, there are other moments. You talk to someone, and something feels off. You can't explain it, but your energy drops. Your thoughts feel heavier. There's tension, even if nothing obvious happened. That's not in your head. That's energy being taken. Silently. Every interaction is a transaction. Every word, every response, every moment of attention, costs you something. Some interactions give you clarity. They expand your thinking. They leave you feeling lighter. Others do the opposite. They drain your focus. They cloud your mind. They leave behind a subtle exhaustion. But here's the truth most people avoid. You are the one deciding the terms. Because energy is not stolen. It is allowed. Every time you say yes when you should have said no. Every time you over-explain yourself. Every time you stay silent just to avoid discomfort. Every time you ignore what you feel. You are choosing to give your energy away. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. It turns into a habit. A pattern. Until one day, you don't even realize you're doing it anymore. You become over-available. Always reachable. Always responding. Always giving, even when you have nothing left. And being over-available is one of the fastest ways to lose yourself. This is where boundaries come in. And no, boundaries are not about pushing people away. They are not about being rude or distant. They are about protecting what matters. A boundary simply says, this is what I can give, and this is what I cannot. Without boundaries, your energy leaks. Not in big, dramatic ways, but in small, constant ones. A message you didn't need to reply to. A call you didn't want to take. A responsibility that was never yours. An expectation you silently accepted. And by the end of the day, you feel empty. But everything changes the moment you become aware. The moment you start noticing who drains you, what drains you, and why it keeps happening. You begin to take control. You stop reacting automatically. You stop saying yes without thinking. You start choosing deliberately. You pause before you respond. You think before you commit. You protect your attention like something valuable. Because it is. But there's something even deeper. Something most people completely ignore. Not all energy drains come from other people. Some of them come from within you. Overthinking. Constant comparison. Trying to prove yourself. Worrying about what others think. These things drain you before your day even begins. You fight battles in your head that never happen. You replay moments that are already gone. You imagine judgments that don't even exist. And all of this costs you energy. Real energy. That's why stillness matters. Not doing nothing, but stepping back. Creating space. Observing your thoughts, without reacting to them. Without believing everything your mind tells you. Because when you stop reacting to everything, you start gaining control. And when you gain control, you start living with intention. And intention is where real power begins. At True Stoic Journal, this is what we focus on. Not noise. Not empty motivation. Not temporary hype. But awareness. Control. Clarity. Discipline. Because protecting your energy is not about avoiding life. It's about choosing how you live it. When you stop giving your energy everywhere, something powerful happens. You become present. Fully present. Your work improves. Your thoughts become clearer. Your emotions become more stable. You stop feeling scattered. You stop feeling overwhelmed. You become focused. Grounded. In control. And that changes everything. So now, pause for a moment, and ask yourself honestly, where is your energy going? What is draining you, that shouldn't be? What are you holding on to, that you need to let go of? And what would your life look like, if you finally took control? Because every boundary you set, is a step toward freedom. Every moment you protect, is a step toward clarity. You don't owe anyone your exhaustion. You don't owe anyone your constant attention. You don't owe anyone access to your peace. But you do owe yourself clarity, presence, and control. If you want to take back control of your energy, if you want to think clearly, and live with intention, then subscribe to True Stoic Journal, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this today. Because once you learn to control your energy, you start controlling your life.